I have fought tooth and nail. I have gone far and wide. I have punched a bunch of giant flowers. But I finally got to the life fiber dress. So there it goes. And now I have a pretty nice setup. All my equipment now scales with my level. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to need to do this run. So, Cerberus Fangs give HP regen, and Assault boost. The Bulk Elber and Stats Ruff comes from Veil, and a good bit of regeneration for SP for HP, and a little bit more for SP with Berserker for the Life Fiber. And the Petalos for just focus on that regeneration. The Flash Tip and Dash might be good for actually exploring though. Is that 4 dashes or just the normal? Okay, so this goes from 2 the Pedalos to 4 for the Pegasus boots. Something I do want to share is that there are a couple special messages for Emmy and Toby on the event. You can't do it while they're in a public area because they're like, oh hey, you're right here, why are we direct linking? Hi. Hey Leah. We're about to visit the Avatar ground one last time. Hope it'll be worth it. It's very hard for me to recall that moment, but I really want to. Hi. Maja, Sherry. Let's get ready to enter the red purple land one last time. Determination. Hi. Hello Leah. Make sure you're well prepared before we enter the Vermilion Wasteland again. I'm afraid we will only have one shot. We'll meet at Citron's house once you're ready. Since this is our only time that we can actually go here, the way the game's talking about it, we'll go ahead and make sure that we are good on all of our setup and that we'll get all the loot that we can. I'm thinking this approach. And yeah. We probably could give more thought to our actual setups, but it's easier to keep everything going by just pretty much having a little internal archetype system. Shielding. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this real quick. Spin dance, guard sphere. Everything's looking right. Alright, the third throw in here is an unchangeable. Okay, all my abilities seem to be good. Oh, yeah, we got everyone's. I think every other character, since they don't know about what's going on, just have the general Apollo. That's the read that I got. They just talk about like, oh, we have a dungeon. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. And if we get a chance to save before. Okay. Make sure to keep a save before you enter. No. Alright. Looking forward to whatever this is. Okay, is everyone ready? I think so. On. Oh yeah, let's go. Alright then. I'll have to get you three on Jet's cargo ship. What? Is this a special location? You'll see. Hey, how about you go ahead? I need a moment to get things ready for these two. Yeah, because they don't have the warp points. Let's meet at the bridge's balcony. Meet. And he's going to be excited. So he's going to be like, okay, yeah. So? Sacre Blue! Yes! Really are on a cargo ship. This is not really part of the playground, is it? Neither is Vermilion Wasteland. It is the safest way to go there. Hi. Would you look at the colorful trio? Bonjour, I'm Emmy. No time for the introductions. We'll get you dubbers over the top place and we're done. Okay. Let's see, how do we do this? You two, get close together. Blue Lass jumps on my back. I can hold the other two. Ready? Whoa! Do you really think this will work? You folks wait next to nothing. Hold on tight. Wow, that was weird. You're welcome. I'll be off then. Good luck. Mercy for the ride, Captain. Where? Right, where are we exactly? This is off the main area. I see you have arrived. You're at the border of Vermilion Wasteland. Just continue straight ahead, jump down the wall, and you'll be inside. Merci, monsieur. Let's go. Ah, we're here now, I see. Do you remember where to go? Yes, it's to the west, close to the quest hub. Quest hub it is. Hold on, see? You get a rather haunted feel for some of this place, don't you? When you see it all empty. I am missing 2 chests and one of them is here. Or this will be pretty easy to grab. In theory. Okay. Nah, I completely screwed that up. That's one. Does the tower have any chests? Okay, but it didn't have chests anyways. It's around here somewhere. An NPC? Why is there still a player here? And how do I get to that player? I don't think my dash jump's working. Let's go up normal way. Hi? Oh hey, it's someone else. This place is weird. It's been here before. It's all players running around acting strange. Now it's all empty. What happened? Was it some kind of beta test? Weird. Oh well. Wait a moment. We met here before, haven't we? Right, in the cave! You have some sort of knack for spying me in strange places, don't you? You know what? This calls for a little reward. Here you go. Yay, cross sandwich. Welcome. Anyway, nothing going on here, so I'll be off. Let's see what else I can find. Bye. that player again. How did they manage to get into this place and out again? Oh, yes, I was well wonder as well. What? Yes, I know, I did manage to do that with you. But that was impossible without violating security constraints. Must have found a better loophole, I suppose. Oh! Hi, landmark discovery. Actually, you could get... I don't know if you could get the items here if you don't... does the botanics record actually have Vermilion Wasteland? Okay, it doesn't register. As well, that shouldn't. Unless chest is over here or something, isn't it? Lingering encounter. Oh. That's going to encounter. Yep. I probably want to go there, okay? Alright, precious metals. Rebellion scavengers. Yep. I guess it must be for player reasons. Like actual player that that the chest hunter actually is compatible with this area. I can't imagine a in-universe reason for it to actually work. Okay. Here it is. Looks close to me. Thought it would open. But I guess my user ID's changed since I'm now an avatar of my old self. Any help? Mental or Aftermath? Let me have a look. Ah yes, that should be it. Thanks. Onwards. Okay, if I want to actually... Huh. It's actually called town. Oh, dude, what's with this creepy atmosphere? Or have a point, I think. Actually, level appropriate ones. What the heck are those? Oh, they're weak to lightning, isn't it? Lightning and fire, okay. Too high level for this. Well, those arenas were creepy too. Sort of surprised that those enemies are still here. Yes, me too. I suppose this part was hidden well enough so they just missed them. Can you just disable? I would rather not. Why? We're not allowed to be here, so I'd prefer to leave as few traces as possible. Makes sense. More creepy enemies, I guess. Oh well. Quite a hallway. Didn't expect such a huge place. It's not as huge as it seems. Lots of doors with nothing behind them. Let's have a look around. Yes. This is the old meeting room, where I discussed things with Satoshi, Gotham, and Suzuka. Yeah, we had a lot of difficult discussions here. This room hasn't been used ever since Satoshi moved back to the old hideout. There's not much to see here. Yes, this was my workplace. The terminal, here's where I gathered my tasks. List of targets I had to watch. Submitted all the intel I found. Collaborated with our spies outside the game. Occasionally I also submitted IDs of additional players to turn in to see if it's ours. Fellow players of our investigation targets and so forth. Having friends around actually helped their memories return faster. Huh. Alright. So I might have ended up here as well as Leah or Lucas? Potentially, yes. Fortunately, you didn't. I remember that I saw a recording in this room. Seems I can't play again, that's too bad. You'll have seen my real self. The real Sidwell? Yes. I saw here when my work started. A video I recorded for myself. Reminder for my tasks within the game. Which people had to interrogate, things we already knew about them. Why? Wait, isn't that weird? You were just Sidwell plays Crossworlds, none? Why remind yourself about that with a video recording? I wasn't just playing Crossworlds the normal way. I was using a special connection. Playing the game continuously. Or was I? Thank you for your contribution. Ah! Johnny! I saw it again, that person. Just breathe slowly or something, okay? This is frustrating. Me? Where? Huh? Right, you said that person in the inventory ground. Was it in this room? No, it was somewhere else. Right, I remember. That room is not accessible by default. I just opened it. Let's go there. I guess this was just set up to be expanded as needed. I guess this would count as security when dealing with players. Nice, mages. Fine days, mage. Annoying to punch though. I'm going to do a circuit adjustment. Yeah, this is actually more comfortable. And there's nothing to adjust here, yeah. Flame Jab. Blazing Dragon. No, I have the Falcon Punch. No. Alright. Alright. This is it. My personal room. Neat office. Whoa, a whole bonsai garden. Who? Oh. Ooh, what a pretty person. Somebody you know? Yeah, you could say that. Manila, she was the person I used to work with. We were rather close. Actually. But I think I told you about her several times, didn't I? Huh, so why was I left out? It was long before Leah entered the playground. Back when she was created, when I entered the game as Sedwell. I actually spent a lot of time with Leah teaching her things. Okay. You two share a lot of history, never would have guessed. Those times were complicated. Somehow Leah reminded me of her. Manila couldn't talk either, you see. One person that felt close to us. Yes, it was here. That person. I met him here. Let's have one last talk. Johnny, pull yourself together. Was it the actual Sedwell? Sergi, there's a hidden entrance behind the shelves. Can you open it? Let me have a look. Oh, that must be it. Just a moment. Well, what's back here? This is creepy. This is where things ended for me. What? I can't remember any further. We'll have to go and see it for ourselves. Alright, let's get this over with. Never mess with Bonsai Garden. By now you should have realized your true circumstances. Oh. Just one of many that came before you. Time has come to release you of your position. Sure, there is still information left that you decided not to share. That's why this will be your final interrogation. What? What is this? Why is Sidwell here? It was him all this time, Pull yourself together, Trani. Looks like he's about to attack. There's no point telling him. Wait, we're about to see that. Can't do any damage to him. Doing barely any damage to him. What is this? I told you it's useless. We won't give up that easy. Sergey, I can use one. No, please. Charlie, are you okay? It's an interrogation, please. You have to stop it. That didn't hurt? You're using regular pain sensors. Yeah, Citron. But, at a closer look at this Sidwell. Scripted on me using his avatar's appearance. Looks like Gotham was involved in its creation. This time it's using a ridiculously large defense boost to negate air damage. Found a way to manipulate your clones to feed them up to boost your attack. Also make sure to tell Emily I can't send her this message. Okay. Attack the clones. Sergi did a thing. But I'm alright, I'll get. Oh, we could be the ones that make stronger. Awesome. No, not again. Alright, we can beat the clones before they attack you. See ya. Who was that? No point in being silent. Now we're doing respectable damage. Take that, you jerk. He's increasing his defense again. Dang it. Contingencies, right? Oh, actually. Oh, I got favorited on my sandwich again. Oh well. I only had one anyways. It's good to know though. I appreciate that the buff icon has no icon, so it's got default. Thank you for it. Why is it always me? Because your inventory doesn't like it? Right, of course. 78 and 94. Fortunately, it doesn't hurt. So you still get this one. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, I think I just need mostly the support buff. Yeah. Good call. Wait, no, it didn't go through. These are numbers said well. What? What? I can't handle this. Oh! So, Emmy's down. So enemies left for me. When is this finally over? How much longer? We got plenty of coins to beat now. Okay. No! He's just annoyed. Oh, it doesn't actually have an attack animation, it's Avatar C posing. Maja's back. So is it the encounter design only by Toby? Ronnie? Oh, that's just rude. Oh, nice. beat him, punched his face. This was awesome. Everyone expects we could just defeat him. Yes, it was just not me designed this image. But still. Some look exactly like you. That's because I used to be just one of them. I remember now. Something I knew for some time now. Something I suppressed all this time while I was playing Crossroads. My whole existence resided in this game. Message I recorded for myself told me about prolonged playing session. That I used a special connection to the game. Memory would be fuzzy because of it. I just accepted. He was tricked just as... He was told fake memories just like Leah was. Days and weeks went by, spying on other players, staying until coordinating. Remember he returned, I realized that I was Sidwell no longer. That I was stuck in the game. I myself was an avatar. I was working for Sidwell. It looks like he's about to break down. Well, he'd also remember that this whole procedure had repeated itself several times. Sidwell, he created the avatars of himself, the narrative of the long playing session. Then he was used them as reliable and capable spies within the game. For as long as it worked. Once they did finally find out, he disposed of them. And that is what happened in this room. It was my last interrogation to make sure I didn't keep any secrets from the real me. Damn, this is messed up. John, there's one thing I'm still puzzled about. That is, why is your avatar still here? Sounds like you experienced your interrogation here, so... Would this not imply that your avatar has been deleted? You're right, I should have been deleted, and in fact it was. What? But I found a loophole and that's why I'm still here. Maybe it's just best if I showed you. Let's go back to the new meeting room. Police saw his avatar several weeks before I was deleted. Nothing I could do about it, so I just played along. This is usually what clones did. And I found a way to escape. Not here. I was curious if there would be anything here. Let me have a look. Yes, it's still here, my former user ID. It was the day that Leah escaped from Vivatar Ground. That day really changed everything. Seemed like the whole irrigation business was bound to break down. Leah's reappearance strongly headed towards the elaborate mission to find and rescue Satoshi. She thought they'd have to secure the Avatar server, potentially save all the Avatars on it. Unfortunately, Sidwell's Avatars, as I would eventually recall, were stored on a separate server. Hardly even anyone even knew about, so its data was likely to be lost. So, in order to have any chance of being rescued, I'd have to migrate to the main Avatar server. There was just one way to do that. To create a new Avatar based on myself. If Avatar is Avatar, I honestly wasn't even sure it would work. I just did it. I submitted my own user ID as a potential interrogation target. Fortunately, without Tidwell taking any notice. Thus, a new Avatar was created. That's who I am. That's why I'm still here. Wait. Wait. Sorry, an Avatar of the Avatar of Tidwell. That's right. What? No, wait. That's really clever. So, what now? What is it? I told you my story. There's nothing more to add. Still, Avatar of West said, well, sure, I was used by him, but you'll always be part of who I really am. Why? So, do I really deserve to be here to stay in said. Not gonna lie, this is a tough one. See, John, to be frank, this is not something just for us here to decide. Right. We all knew it would be difficult. There's no reason to delay it any further. They have arrived. At its home, everyone involved. That is the whole story. There's no real point in watching. Why isn't Snyder here? Because he's also part of this. A little bit as someone who's had a guitar, but yeah. No, there's no point in apologizing. Still, I'm sorry. Least I could do is help you to catch the reads well said well. I'll tell you everything I know about him. And all the things I've yet to remember. But independent of that, the question is, well, let's stay in this village. That is up to you. I'll be outside and wait your decision. I can't believe this. Was it really him? Who thought it was a good idea to just allow him to be here? You heard what he said, right? He's an avatar created from another avatar. Always wondered if that was possible. That doesn't really change the fact that it's him. Same person who didn't think twice about torturing players. Players like you, Luke. You and Leah. You still remember what you went through because of him, right? Certainly remember what you did to me. Not even to mention Gotham. That is true. Sidwell pushed Gotham towards its early demise. I'll never forget him to that. But are we in the right blaming Citron for this as well? After all, he's helping us to catch the real culprit. That's all great, but he doesn't need to stick around to do that. Look him away and then get the information you needed to lead him. Whoa there! Doesn't that sound a lot like Sidwell's old business model? Look, maybe it's just me, but and then he's just an avatar. Okay, he was created by himself, I guess. But still, wasn't he forced to act against as well? Forced? More like he acted according to his own plan. I don't see how this changes anything. He's just a clone. No, he's not. Just like Leah isn't your clone. This isn't fair. You act like I don't have any say in this. Sure, Sidwell didn't do bad things to me, but unlike most of you, I actually know Tronny. He played together with me and Leah. He was such a nice dork. Heck, if I wasn't for him, stupid me might still be mad at Leah today. He just used you. No, I'm sure it was more than that. Leah, you're with me, right? You gotta say something. That's right. Leah may be the only person that knew them both well, said Will and Citron. Leah, what do you think? Does he deserve his second chance? So Citron stay with us. He's a victim and he didn't even want to do this. He felt miserable the day he did that. This is honestly an association with his predecessor. He's not said well. And it's understandable to consider him. It's not framed like this, but it would be understandable to consider him a dangerous because he has the same nature as Sidwell, and he'd be liable to break into the same mannerisms if given the opportunity. In the same way, Leah inherits flourishes and attitudes. I think something was mentioned about strong emotional strength that Leah has and Shizuka has, and that they and yeah, so you could see attributes inheriting. Emmy behave thinking like, oh yeah, we could draw information from Shizuka to know. So there is that risk, and I know there's going to be people that can say that technically, because his memories are still part of him, the past him is still him before he became an avatar, but no, I actually don't. I think that's short-sighted. That'd be basically saying that alters who splinter off are their older components, or alters who merged are their older components. They're their own people. We don't treat it that way in Cyberthos very much, but that's kind of how it is. Especially with Splits seems to be more accurate reading of it. I think ultimately it's practically criminal to treat Tronny like Sidwell. Oh, that's right. Personally, I see no harm in having him here. If anything, it helps for him to stay cooperative. I agree. Seriously. What do you think, Sergi? Yes, it is the right thing to do. Can't believe this. You really let him off the hook that easy? Fine, I don't care. It's your village, do what you want. I'm out. Hi. Johnny. Hey. We made a decision you could stay. What? For real? Why? Of course, we'd hope to have your full support in trying to catch Sidwell. That goes without saying. I really don't know what to say. Thanks. Thank you so much. And so the days went by with a game popular by both players and avatars. Finally, we set foot on the great continents of Croissant. Entering Rookie Harbor. That's right, you'll find the info hub. Great place if... Jeff, that's such a nice way to run around, isn't it? Look, I get it. Who cares about the boring info hub? So it's a place you might want to remember for later. Just saying. As you probably know, Leah cannot write. However, I found a way for her to look for her arts reasonably fast. Here it is, the Leah board. How about a demonstration, Leah? Hi, Leah, why? Wow, amazing improvement. Leah, please. Hello, my name is Leah. Oh, Sherry, finally you can communicate. Tell me all your hobbies right now. Can't find words? No! Well, it is a start. Finally, it's really like I always imagined the perfect beginning will be. Minus the flying fish monsters. But swimming was an option. Why? Well, swimming is fun. Swimsuits. What? No, come on. Swimsuit skins have been around since forever. Of course there are, it's easy money. Just that we avatars can't access them. Why? That's not fair. Double standard. Right, it's time to fight more for our rights to cosmetics. Yummy, I must like the real thing. Delicious. Following support proper taste since it is. It's great. I hope they record cheese as well. You have to try it. Oh no. I want to eat. No, you don't. I'm sure that taste is impossible to simulate without breaking pain chains. Don't listen to him, Leah. Sergi, I hope this won't be a regular thing. No, I promise this is an exception. It's a solar cruiser! 1859. Oh, never expected to see such an update today. Monsoles. Yeah, it sure keeps the cargo floating. How much longer, Polly? I think I'm getting seasick. Finally, after plenty of redesigns, hey, we could probably present to you Homestead's very own monument. Oh, that's awesome. What? That's a hugely, Oh, nice. I honestly expected to play with Satoshi. Truth, that's what they were originally planning. But I managed to talk them out of it. Congratulations, sister. You deserve it. Thanks. Thanks. Shizuka doesn't seem to be there. I guess they would have a slot of either Shizuka or Trani based on the situation. Playing along with volunteers looks like we'll get the village popular pretty quick. But those were not even starts we saw on the wastelanders. It'll be hard to condense statement to get those back in the game. Anything to get connected to Avatar interrogation is taboo zone. Yeah. Keep a little backup should we find a way. We did it, Citron. Found his current whereabouts. Good. Make sure you're well prepared before you contact any authorities. We need evidence, the sites of incidents. Okay, an outbreak. Ready to start the stress test? Let's get to work. Okay, so they're actually able to forgive each other. The third enemy time has been breaking into mass fights. Apparently they fixed it. I want to test it. Let's see who can defeat more. The radical fish. Oh, this the game itself. The game is amazing. That I think that pretty much stops it. We do love the where to start. The plot is really great. We really enjoyed the storyline. And they actually balance out the levity pretty decently, I think. And they know how to really sucker punch you. Yeah, characters. I think all of them are pretty good. I feel like they stand on their own, even if you don't. Obviously, some are featured much less than others. You don't nearly hear as much of most of the guild. I kind of wish there was a little more going on with the Cross-Worlds game plot, since it's such a huge part of the game, but I understand they didn't develop it because there's already enough world building and plot to go on. This doesn't have to be literally 2 games. But I think the fact that the Scholars Guild is a lore-based group hurts it. The fact that they focus on the actual Crossworlds plot, because that means you'd have people who's... Oh my god, there's just a lot of them. I ran out of SP, okay. You actually do have a SP limit, okay. Feed 89 fishes. Okay, but how many did she defeat? I think the fact that we should place some tables and chairs outside, don't we? Okay, let me go ahead and get back to the actual game. I think it's hurt that they went with the first Scholars Guild, because that makes the kind of focus on the storyline, which it's a full and complete storyline, but it makes it sound like it would be a lot more elaborate and sprawling, as some games can get. And I think that it's hurt a little bit with the first Scholars gimmick. I suppose it's to... I suppose they have a thematic reason, like, oh, this is a game where the actual story is really important to the enjoyment of a game, and accordingly you join a guild where you think about where they're all about looking at the storyline. So I think that's what they did, but it feels a little awkward. And it's not like there's not many most med quests, almost all of them, don't have anything to do with it, with expanding the game's lore with the ancients. And the ones that do get involved with the Ancients don't really allude too much, like the Tower Defense quests don't actually talk about the Ancients. Like, I think the most involved we get with lore and side quests is a storyline of actually screwing with their track, and that's why certain enemy types exist. Well, one certain type, the birds. Of course, the scholar characters are also kind of background, but they're also the high-level players who've been doing the game a lot, and they pretty much are busy with their own things. So, it is mitigated a lot by being a lot reasonable. You have a ton of dialogue. I poked around at videos sometimes and stuff like that, especially towards the end of the game where I would have seen a lot of base game's content by then, and the modifiers from cheating and New Game Plus, and about like some times where you could interact with certain times. Sorry about that. Where you could interact with certain times, where you saw the when we talked to the Prankster person, how we kind of looked at when he was like, "Oh shit, I actually went through too far. I'm sorry." I think the optional dialogue does a lot. The gameplay extraordinarily fun. Only thing that kinda sucks is that as of the post game, you have to be on rails with the equipment, and you can't even do the final dungeon with a full set of equipment because it looks like you will run out of materials to do all the level up equipment. So it gets really hard to actually do the final dungeon, the final Crossroads dungeon with the equipment. The final Crossroads dungeon and boss were definitely really balanced, but it was very short, but it didn't really have any reason to be extended. And it's fun to actually do a dungeon with your allies actually with you, however short. I understand, I'm not going to complain about the main dungeons, because obviously they won't. So pretty much the combat, really love it. Skills, really fun. There's a lot of skills, so I'm not going to say it would be nice to have more arts. It's always nice to have more options in art and active skills you could use. Unless if there's like 40 options on your hotbar at once. There's always going to be nice to see more options. But the variety is very fun as it is. And with the different elements, you can really enjoy it. I do appreciate the handicap modifiers if you're having trouble. The fact that it did a lot for us at a couple of points in the playthrough was very nice. It's always felt really fun, really fair. The puzzles are always fun to do. It's really hard to beat Emmy on your first try. She is very good at first dungeons. For someone who's very punchy, she's actually very good with puzzles. I do like Toby. The Apollo and Jordan are great. Shizuka is perpetually angry. I like her too. It would be nice to actually play with Satoshi, see what class he does. Probably does Spheromancer because his avatar would have been made very close to the beginning, if not that outright beginning. And he has that red theme a little bit. But he might have free class to his character. Yeah, so I think that's all the thoughts I can really say. But let's drop our controllers and let's continue. We should play some more chairs and tables outside, don't you think? Oh, Zhong. Let me see if I could get something from inside my house. So I can put those on the grill. It's as far as I understood. Just like the real thing. Pretty much. Just much harder to burn, I heard. Agency mode. Man, I can't wait. Hungry. Don't you feel a little worried? I heard we're the first players to eat this stuff. Go on, it'll be delicious. Greetings, good people of Homestead. Looks like we arrived on time. Go on, tell me you'll show up too. Buggy, please. Your stakeholder friend has to be here. Who's supposed to handle the meat? How often do you please to repeat that joke? Satoshi! Get off your desk already! I appreciate that Shizuka seems to have gotten over it. I really love this. That's a very nice panning shot. Thank you for playing. Raise up the back before you mark the avatar ground. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it'll auto-save close enough for me to... Okay, yeah, that's way too much. Backtrack. I would have done the other dialogue option that has full route, but we would have to run back through the dungeon, and it's already been an hour. So, this is it. This is the finale of Crosscode. Hope everyone enjoyed. This has been an amazing game, and I'm glad that we've got to play. It's amazing that we actually managed to loop through on the actual altars participating. We thought it's like, okay, this game is long, sure, but we have all these altars on the list of valid participants, and it's like, wait, actually, are you sure this isn't too many? Looking at the actual numbers. It's like, we might miss a couple, but it'll be fine. And then we went through and it's like, yeah. So, it was great, and it's very good that we decided to go with both Kirigami and Nestle's altar participation rather than just one or the other. For comparative reference, when it was playing Scarlet Violet Pokemon, both of our playthroughs, if you haven't watched it yet, both of our Pokemon playthroughs have been ones where we had one line of Fitabo. The Celote altars went through playing Scarlet, and the Aceto altars ended up playing through Pokemon Sun. It was Sun because Galileo. And we actually have Pokemon Arceus, which is coming up on the actual streams, and that will be Zacchaeus. We just found that this is a good way to group up a lot of altars under one theme. That said, I think I went through everything. This has been quite the undertaking, and we're really happy to have done it. And we hope everyone had enjoyed along the ride. There was one thing I was going to say about our play schedule. Yeah, I actually recorded our play schedule, I think. No, that's our to-do list. That's... okay. We will be doing a break. We might get a expedited play session of Fuga up because it was kind of messily handled. We don't know if it'll be the Astray Altars again or another set. But then after that we'll be going through Fuga 2. We might... okay. Going to kick myself because we're going to realize that we forgot a game. But assuming everything is going to be as it is, it'll be Fuga 2. Then we're going to try out Tyra and Cuthbert, Attorney of Arcane. It probably will not be a blind session for Tyra and Cuthbert, but it will definitely be our first session for Fuga. I don't know any other plans, but we'll have to keep posted. And maybe we'll do little things here or there. We were originally going to do New Game Plus, but with some of the shakeups and being able to do everything, to being able to keep up times on crosscodes, even after going down to 2 days a week, we feel like maybe we need a chance to reset. And we could stock up recordings in advance that way, so that when we come back, we won't have schedule difficulties. So, small snapshots of playing on New Game Plus might actually happen. So, unfortunately I can't promise more crosscode, but I can say it probably will happen. I will keep an eye on the comments in case there was like something really big anyone wanted me to show. Side quests. We forgot to do the side quests. Okay, we'll do one more session for side quests as a bonus session, and then we'll be doing our break. I do not have a clear idea of how much the break is going to be for, but I hope everyone stays tuned for it. Have a great day, everyone.